My bad. I am just so excited to be back here in Goddess Temple Sunday. Welcome to Goddess Temple, y'all. I am Abiola, founder of womanifesting.com and the Goddess of Paris Miracles and Manifesting Retreat, which you can learn more about at goddessofparis.com. This is your weekly blast of inspiration, motivation, and transformation to set your week off right. Thank you for the hearts, Facebook. Thank you for the hearts. And if you're watching this on replay, because a lot of y'all are like, I'm watching on replay. Come play with us live, Sunday mornings, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on Facebook and Instagram with a replay afterward on YouTube. Happy Sunday, Goddess Shanita. Hello, Goddess Giovanna, Grand Rising. Hello, Goddess Norma, Goddess Damali. Goddess Allison is in the house over on Instagram. We got Goddess Semba Love, 444. Ooh, good numbers. Yes. Miss Roz Loves. Yes. Simi Beats. Sorry for butchering anyone's names. It's Goddess Temple. Let's get this high vibe party started. It is the second to the last Sunday in Pride Month, so I'm wearing a rainbow shirt in honor of Pride. Happy Pride, y'all. If you're over on, I don't think you can see, you can't taste the rainbow on Instagram, but you can see it clearly on Facebook and YouTube. Hello, Goddess Shanice. Hello, Goddess Melissa. We are over the rainbow of summer solstice. So we are in the summertime, which is my favorite season of the year. I come alive in the summer. I know y'all do too, because I see y'all. Everybody looks better in summer. We were talking about this before. And today we are going to be talking about how to reprogram yourself for success, how to reprogram yourself to stop self-sabotage. Is this something that you are wanting to talk about? Goddess Shanita says, I hosted my first health workshop yesterday, y'all. Yes, congratulations, Goddess Shanita. We're so proud of you. Hello, Goddess Nate is in the house. All right, so let's begin with some gratitude because we have a lot to get into today. If you live where Goddess Shanita lives, Goddess Shanita Pack, Goddess Shanita, then check out her health workshops, okay? Let's get it on and let's all support each other in our growth and evolution. All right, so right now I want you to take the hand of a sister to your left, take the hand of a sister to your right, and we are going to form a global chain of magic, beauty, and wonder around this planet. Right now, we are holding hands with each other virtually, energetically around this beautiful globe that we have been gifted. Take a deep breath. Let all of the fears and cares of the world fall away as we tune into that highest sacred vibration of love and gratitude. And we begin with Mother, Father, God. Thank you so very much for allowing us to come together for another opportunity to grow, to expand, to step into your grace, to step into your vibration, to step into your energy. Thank you so very much for blessing us with each other, helping us to find each other, helping us to manifest and create each other. Thank you so very much for giving us another day. We have another day, another opportunity, another moment to fulfill our purpose, to fulfill our calling, to do what we came here to do. Please continue to keep us and guide us. And as always, I ask that you guide my words, my thoughts, and my actions. Where would you have me go? What would you have me do? What would you have me say and to whom? In your name, amen. Ashe. And so it is. So be it. Yes, 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 yes. Do you receive that? I do. I know I do. Let's begin. Goddess Rosie says, yes, now I can see the beautiful rainbow colors. She came on over from Instagram. Thank you, Goddess Rosie. Goddess Giovanna, I can't see. Okay. People are congratulating Goddess Giovanna because she's got a lot going on, but I can't see what she's saying. Oh, no. Goddess Giovanna is celebrating Goddess Shanita. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. And Goddess Giovanna has a lot of magical stuff going on as well. Not only is she the spiritual love coach, but she will help to guide you into your own awakening and evolution. Goddess Giovanna Tisdale, spiritual love coach. Google her. All right, my love. So today we are talking about how to program yourself for success and what that means. So first of all, the most important thing before we even get into reprogramming yourself for success, thank you for the hearts, is defining for yourself what success is. Success is something very, very different for each and every one of us in every aspect of life. I remember, when I was first starting in personal development, I went to this high performance seminar, and the leader of the high performance seminar was like, welcome to this high performance seminar. I'm going to teach you how to succeed beyond your wildest dreams. I'm going to teach you how to be on 24/7. Go, go, go. And you're going to, your world's just going to explode. And I was like, oh my God, I don't want none of that. That's too much. You're doing too much right now. I just want to have a beautiful life with a great man, some cool kids, nice parents, a good meal, some chocolate, have some money to travel, be able to give back and do good. Like all of that was just like way too much. I was like, oh my gosh, I had to like clutch my pearls and make an escape. But to somebody else, that would be a good thing. To me, it was like, nah, son, this is like way too much. Y'all feel me? I mean, I'm a Black girl from New York City. Walking out of my door feels like that already. I don't need all of that, but for somebody else, that would be totally your vibe. All right. So whatever is success for you. Yes, Goddess Nate. Yes, Goddess Shanita. It was way too much is where you want to begin. Now, here's what happens to most of us. We want to make a shift. We want to make a change. So we watch a great video like this, or we read a wonderful book, or whatever it is. And then we wonder, well, where's the change? I feel shifted. I feel like I learned something. Why didn't my life change? Why am I still doing the same things? Why am I still, whatever it is for you, self-sabotaging, whether it is with an addictive behavior. Most people have addictions of some sort, judge other people's addictions, whether it's, it could be smoking, drinking, TV, internet, porn, sex, bad relationships, food, whatever. Or, just behaviors that you are not wanting to do, which is the definition of an addiction, right? So most of us then fall back into our default behaviors instead of what we read in the book or the seminar or whatever it was. Why? It's because 99% of the time we are operating from our subconscious mind. Now, our conscious mind is those of us who chose today, all right, I'm going to turn on Goddess Temple Sunday. It's the creative part of our mind. It's the free will part of our mind. It's the part of our mind that is often thinking about the future or the past. The subconscious mind is that programming that we got from the well-meaning people who raised us, from the last trimester, they say, of our mother's pregnancy, your birth mother, the last trimester of her pregnancy, I believe the whole time, but they say the last trimester to about age 7, the formative years. Last trimester to age 7 is where the programming happened that we are operating from today. So when you are going into, yes, when you read the great book or go to the great seminar, or if you were into the man going, I'm going to change everything. And it's like, you're like, all right, I want that. And then you fall back into your other patterns of behavior. It's because from 0 to 7, now I'm a geek, so I did the math. Well, I calculated, did the math, but I did the math. 0 to 7 years is 2,555 days of programming. 2,555 days of programming that right now, 20, 30, 40 years later is running your life. 61,320 hours of programming. So the 2 hours that you took to read that book or the 1 hour that you took to watch that seminar is going up against 61,320 hours of programming at your beautiful formative years when you were there, beautiful to life, you still are, new to everything, fresh as a daisy, ready to be imprinted with life. So we need some help, y'all. So how do we do it if we are wanting to shift things, if we are wanting to change things? Because 99% of the time, it's only 1 to 5% of the time a day that we are really operating from our conscious mind. Think about that. That is crazy when I read that number. 1 to 5% of the day is when we shift out of that subconscious programming. So we need help. Goddess Shanita says, programming, I received that it's not safe to mess up. I can't make a mistake and can't be loved. She says, shedding that. Yes, cancel that, shedding that, we release that. And here's the thing that for most of us, before we even got to that programming, most of us were some form of a mistake. Not to say that our parents didn't love us, but most of us were some form of a whoopsie. Let me know in the comments if you were probably a whoopsie. For those of you who were planned, that is great. That's wonderful. I'm glad that you were. That is beautiful and amazing. But most of us started life with somebody going, oh, snap. I didn't expect you to be coming to the party. All right, here we go. Right? So we're already starting at a place where it's like, all right, we're like already where, you know, not necessarily like the red carpet is being laid out for us in our lives. And not to say that our parents didn't want us, need us, love us, all of those things, but we started off, a lot of us, as a, oh, okay. Oh, this is happening now. All right. Okay, good. Goddess Semba says, yep, a whoopsie indeed. Nothing wrong with it. It's all good. It's how a lot of us got here. So what are the ways then that our brain makes a shift to get us out of that, the patterns that were implanted into our beautiful minds after coming here as a whoopsie? Right? Because if you have programming that, you know, on the best side of things, which would be, okay, whoops, I didn't plan this, but let's figure it out. That's the good side, the best of things. On the worst of things, like, oh, I didn't plan this. This is annoying. This person is a drag to my life. Oh, you know, and love and healing to you if that's the energy vibration that you came in on. How do we shift? So the three main ways that our subconscious mind shifts are repetition, because that's how we learn 0 to 7. We repeat things. How do we learn the ABCs? We repeated them. You know, how did we learn how to say please and thank you and sorry? We repeated it. How did we learn, you know, like Goddess Shanita said, it's not safe to mess up by people going, don't mess up, don't do that, don't go there, don't do this, right? Are the well-meaning adults in our lives. I had a teacher that I loved, but she would say to me, if your head wasn't attached, you'd lose that too. And that still comes to me. I still think about that. I'm still like very conscious of, you know, my sister can tell you, you know, like, all right, I walk out the door, keys, phone, wallet. I take pride in the fact that I've never lost my keys. I've never lost my wallet. I've never lost whatever, because I'm fighting against someone who tried to program me with, you know, you're already broken. You're already broken, and none of us is broken. We are all whole and divine. And even though you might have been a whoopsie to your earth parents, to your celestial parents, what? You were not a whoopsie. You were absolutely right on time, planned and programmed, for sure, for sure. Just like the oceans, right? Like I say, just like the fish in the sea, like, okay, we need a school of fish here. Oh, how beautiful that is. The same way that an artist takes their brush and has, you know, creates a beautiful canvas. You are a part of that canvas. It may have been news to our earth parents, but you are still a part of a beautiful and incredible canvas. Goddess Shanita says, yep, team whoopsie here. Yes, but you were no surprise to the divine force that made you, our true parents. Let's affirm that. I am no surprise to the divine force that made me. I was right on time. I am perfect. Yes. So what do we do if we are wanting to consciously shift, to consciously make change? All right. So number one thing that we can do consciously to shift who we are, to reprogram ourselves for our own versions of success. Number one, make a bold move. A bold move. Do something that will shock your system, shock your brain, because this is how change occurs often naturally. Something that happens to shock us. Now that can be oftentimes, in our lives, could be something negative, like, or that we perceive to be negative, like a death, a divorce, some kind of radical shift. But you can consciously decide to make a bold move. Is that leaving your job? Is that starting a company? Is it leaving your relationship? Is it starting a relationship? What is a bold move that you can make to make shift happen in your life? A bold move. Number one, make a bold move. Goddess Shanita says, oh, wow, I was just hit with the thought that some people's definition of success is merely surviving and not thriving. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. And that's why we're looking around and we're clashing with people and we're like, why would they do that? And how could they do that? Everybody is coming to the table with their own definitions, their own stuff, their own issues, and it's clashing with yours. Yes, Goddess Afua, I am no surprise to the divine force that made me. Number two, you need to change your environment. Shift your environment. Change your environment. This is along the same lines of making a bold move, but your environment could be the people that you hang out with. If you are hanging out, these are the people that you hang out and drink with every night, and then you're wanting to do something different in your life, you're not going to do that by doing the same thing with the same people. So your environment could be the people around you. It could be your physical environment, the home that you're in. It could be, the state or city that you live in. Shift your environment. This is why I'm such a big fan of creating immersive experiences like the Goddess of Paris, Miracles and Manifesting Retreat, because we are shifting our environment. We're shifting our DNA. We're turning on different energy and different genes when you come home. Goddess Keisha's coming to the retreat. When Goddess Keisha comes home and she goes back, she's in the UK. So when Goddess Keisha heads back into the UK after saying, yes, I am the kind of woman who lives in a castle. I am the kind of person who invests in myself and has massages and healers and all of these things. I am the kind of person who trots through the French countryside, loving myself and loving life. I'm the kind of person who shows up for myself. That is huge. I'm the kind of person that has put myself around a new tribe of positive and amazing people. Yes, that is what puts your brain on alert and says, oh my goodness, I am now someone else. I gotta step up. Hit the share button. Somebody on your timeline needs to know this. Hit the share button right now. Hit subscribe, hit like, give me a thumbs up, do all of it. Do it all. Let's do the most, because that is how we create change. That's how we make shift happen. Do the most, all of it, not just tiptoe in. Not just, a little bit, put a little toe in the water. I'm gonna put go to the beach and put a little toe in. I'm a beach, put a little toe in, girl. Frankly, the beach is messy. Sand gets in my hair, all of that. But we got to go all in. Don't put a little toe in. Dive in, jump in. This is your life, your one wild and precious life. We are not promised tomorrow. We're not promised the next 5 minutes. So right now, this is it. This moment is your eternity. Let's affirm that. This moment is my eternity. Yes, Coach Roz, she says, yes, environment is everything. We absorb more energy from others than we think. Absolutely. Absolutely. Make a bold move, number one. Number two, shift your environment. Come to the Goddess of Paris Miracles Manifesting Retreat. Or if I'm not your stilo, find something comparable. Shift your environment. Go into an immersive experience. Number three, tap into your heart chakra. Now, what does that mean? That means that the heart is millions of times more powerful, they're finding, than the brain. This is another brain that we have here. So how do you tune into your heart energy? You give back. You fall in love with a person, would be great, but a baby, a pet, whatever, fall in love. Do things that shift your heart, that waken you up to love. That's why when you're in love, it feels like an altered state, because it is, and you deserve that. You deserve to feel that. Fall in love with every aspect of your life. Fall in love with your beautiful body. Yes, your bumps and your lumps and your curves and whatever you got. Yes, right? Fall in love. The heart. Tune into that beautiful sacred energy of the heart chakra. Number 4, something like hypnotherapy. That's why, for those of you who don't know, I'm studying hypnotherapy because I want to be able to offer it to you because it has been so incredible for me. Brain entrainment. I'll be announcing next week a new program that I have that is a mindset manifesting program to help you to get there. Brain entrainment is amazing. That brain entrainment is basically using binaural beats, music, to help to be able to shift brain waves. That's why I have a sound healer at the retreat. But you can do it. We do it all the time. You can do it with some Tibetan singing bowls. Yes. You can do it with some Beyonce. Right? So we want to use brain entrainment and train our brains to do something different. Number 5, use an energy healing process. So that can include something like EFT, which I talk about all the time, tapping. There's another process called Psych-K. There are lots of different modalities, but use an energy shifting process, an energy healing process. CBT, that is cognitive behavioral therapy. And the good thing is it may be covered by your insurance. Write it down and check. CBT, cognitive behavioral therapy. This is what traditional therapy was supposed to do, right? Like they thought we would come, we show up, and there's a lot of value in therapy. There's more value in having therapy than not. So just get some therapy if you can. But you need something that's going to create a shift, and cognitive behavioral therapy is really helpful. Just write it down now. Look into it. Goddess Rosie Reed says, I use binaural beats all the time. Yes, 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 absolutely. Yes, Goddess Shanice, the change in the frequencies. Yes, we're all energy. We're all energy vibration. And you want to be able to create a shift, So for example, the water that I'm drinking, whatever you're drinking, it has an energy to it. It has a vibration. Water has a different energy and a different vibration than vodka. It just does. It just does, and there's no judgment for wherever you are and whatever works for you. But just know that. Just know that. Let that energy be that information be power for you. But don't make the mistake of thinking information is transformation. That's why the book that we read or whatever we watch is just a jump off point. All right. Number 6, use theta time. So what's theta time? Our theta brain waves are the brain waves right before we fall asleep or right before we wake up. When we're just coming out of that dream state, right? Delta is the dream state, and we're just coming back into life. That time is really, really powerful because here's the da-da-da-da. That is the same state of mind that we have for most of the years between age 0 and age 7. That's why children are able to create fantasies and, go between the worlds of seeming of reality and not reality and blend them and put them together because they are living in a theta state. So if you want to create shift, use that theta time wisely, powerfully for you. This is a place where you can, instead of right before you go to bed, we think of all the horrible things that happened today. Those things suck. No, that's the time when you want to think of like the most amazing things. What made your day sing? What made your heart chakra sing? That's the time where you want to use affirmations. That's the time where you want to use meditation. That's the time where you want to use visualization and being able to do those things guided with if you can do them for yourself, that's great. If you want to use somebody like beautiful Coach Roz, who is a Reiki healer, and Goddess Damali, look them up. Allison Rozelle and Abiola Abrams, Reiki healers who can work with you remotely to be able to create with you a theta time process. That is really, really powerful. Use that theta time wisely. Again, instead of replaying all the things that didn't work, replay all of the things that did. And number 7, repetition. Repetition, 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 repetition. We're not what we do once, we're what we do repeatedly. So that's why, affirmations can work if you infuse them with energy and emotion and repeat them, okay? So we're not what we do once, we're what we do repeatedly. So you're not gonna go to the gym once and have abs that you want, but you are if you go repeatedly and make it a habit. So use repetition to make the things that you want a habit. Use repetition to make feeling like, I love myself every time you pass a mirror, a habit. Use repetition to make it feel like, I'm worthy and deserving of love. I'm worthy and deserving of all good things. I'm worthy and deserving of abundance. I am abundance. I am money. Have you seen me? Have you felt my energy? Have you felt my vibe? I was born at the exact right time in the exact right place, and I am so worthy and deserving of all great things. Use that energy to catapult you. Repetition, all right? Instead of repeating all of the things that are broken and all of the things that are wrong. Goddess Rosie says, color, yes. She says, I love color. Don't be afraid of color. It brings joy and peace. Yes, I actually crave colors. Crave colors. Color is everything. Goddess Ashley says, I need to set my alarm with binaural beats. Yes, that is great. Goddess Ashley also affirms CBT is a therapy modality most therapists offer. It's common and very effective. Awesome. So like I said, maybe your insurance can cover it. And if you go to a therapist or a healer and you don't vibe with them, it's okay. We're not going to vibe with everybody. Then move on to the next person. Find your next person. Okay? Yes, 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 yes. We are making shift happen here, goddesses. Do you receive that today? Do you receive your power? Do you receive your grace? Do you receive your wonder and all the magic that you are? Yes, yes. Okay, well, make sure to share this video with somebody because somebody needs to know it, and that somebody may be you. Feel free to watch it again. Repetition. If there's a book that inspires you, read it over and over again. If there's a video, a seminar that inspires you, take it, do it over and over again. We are what we repeatedly do. This is going to be an amazing day for you, an amazing season for you. This is a season of abundance, of reaping for you. Wonderful things are going to happen, and you are just getting started. Your best days are in front of you, not behind you. And I'm so glad that we are here in this sister circle together, goddesses. Have a beautiful, beautiful week. For those of you who are coming on the Goddess of Paris retreat, check your email. If you didn't get the replay of the orientation, I will, it's going to be sent out to you again. All right. Amen. Ashe. And so it is, goddesses. Namaste.